Olá, tudo bem? Aqui é o Ukla. A Riot Games acaba de fazer um dos maiores anúncios da história do LoL. Ela basicamente decidiu que, a partir de agora, o LoL vai ter 3 temporadas, ao invés de uma, que a gente tinha um ano atrás, e 2 que a gente começou a ter recentemente. Então a gente vai comentar quando começa cada etapa ranqueada. Vamos falar também sobre o modo arena, quando que ele retorna. Em breve ele vai sair, mas a Riot já anunciou que ele volta ainda esse ano. E vamos falar também sobre o fim dos itens míticos. Daqui pra frente, eles não existem mais.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeremy, also known as Riot Brightman.
Hey folks, I'm Andre, also known as Meddler. Today is August 17th, and we've got a lot to cover today.
To start, we want to talk about an update to how we approach ranked each year in League of Legends. We're going to be moving to 3 ranked resets per year. And we want to explain these changes a bit before we hand things over to our game director, Q Liu.
Isso significa, aparentemente, que vão ser 3 skins vitoriosas por ano. E significa também, cara, que eu acho que é uma mudança positiva, as pessoas que jogam ranqueada vão jogar principalmente na sua conta principal, simplesmente porque as temporadas vão resetar muito rápido. Então, a gente deve ver menos smurfs daqui pra frente.
Who will talk a bit more about what that entails.
League's had a year-long ranked structure since the early days. Some of the details have changed a bit over time, but the core's been pretty consistent. Ranked kicks off in January, and then runs until just after Worlds in November, at which point we jump to preseason, we experiment with some gameplay changes. Now, there's a lot we think works well about that. There's a great kickoff to the season moment, there's a clear endpoint, game and esport have some nice synergy with each other, that sort of thing. But at this point we're also seeing some opportunity for improvement. One long, gradual climb over 10 months can feel like a real grind, with a long gap until a fresh climb. There's that down period at the end of the year where often a lot of people will want to play ranked and can't. And sometimes it's just a long time until we've got the next window for larger changes to Summoner's Rift gameplay.
Cara, esse é um negócio que eu nunca entendi. Chega no final do ano, você jogou o ano inteiro o LoL. Aí termina a temporada e você não sabe mais se vale a pena jogar ranqueado ou não, porque você não sabe se você ganha PDL, se importa pra próxima ou não. E a própria Riot Games, ela nunca se posicionou abertamente sobre isso, porque ela sabe, se ela falar que importa você jogar na pré-temporada, as pessoas vão queimar colchão alegando que tá tudo uma bagunça, porque tem um monte de mudança sendo balanceada. E se ela falar que não importa, as pessoas não vão jogar e a Riot Games vai perder dinheiro. Aparentemente agora, você vai ter que escolher quais temporadas você quer jogar e algumas simplesmente você vai deixar de lado porque não vai dar tempo de você upar o suficiente.
It's also often unclear when the next event or larger update to League is going to be. Now, this year you will have noticed we tried out a faster ranked climb and a mid-year ranked reset. We think that went well overall, and that there's opportunity to create more moments for gameplay changes that can tie in with other things going on in the League ecosystem. So, with all that set up, here's Pooh to talk through some more information on these changes.
Hey everyone, I'm Pew, aka Pew Pew Lasers, and today I'm going to take you through some of the upcoming changes we're making to preseason and ranked splits in League of Legends. As mentioned, we're moving into a 3 ranked split per year structure with resets between each one. This should hopefully result in more impactful games and a faster climb for each split, and it also means you'll have the opportunity to earn 3 ranked skins each year. Part of the change to this model is taking a look at preseason. Past preseasons have gone onto PBE in early October, giving players a lot of time to explore and learn the gameplay changes that will be featured for the coming year. The flip side is that by the time the new season starts, the gameplay changes no longer feel new. In other words, the time in which players are most excited to play with the new changes and the time in which players are allowed to and excited to start their rank climb were not aligned with each other.
Concordo 100%. As mudanças da pré-temporada chegam no PBE muito antes de chegarem no servidor normal pra gente. Aí o que acontece? Que começam a sair diversos vídeos no YouTube falando sobre elas e basicamente elas deixam de ser novidade. Agora, se as mudanças vão deixar de chegar em outubro para chegar em novembro, por exemplo, será que vai realmente mudar alguma coisa?
So this year, and in each year moving forward, we're planning to have preseason hit PBE in mid-November with an official release in January of 2024 on the same patch that ranked and esports play begins. The current rank split will stay live through November and December of this year, giving players more time to get to their desired rank. Now, this is a new approach and does carry some risks, so we're going to have to be really on top of it in terms of the balance and the meta at the start of each split. We think the trade-offs are really worth it, and we're excited to start 2024 off with a bang.
Segundo esse artigo da Riot que saiu junto com esse vídeo que a gente está vendo, a temporada atual vai ser prolongada até dia 3 de janeiro, sendo que a nova temporada já começa do dia 9. Ou seja, a gente vai ter apenas 6 dias onde jogar ranqueada não importa, porque uma temporada já acabou e a outra ainda não começou. Ao contrário dos 2 ou 3 meses que a gente tinha anteriormente. E a segunda temporada já começa em maio, ou seja, janeiro, fevereiro, março, abril, 4 meses a primeira. E a terceira já começa em setembro. então vão ser mais ou menos 4 meses cada temporada. E aí, em relação à frequência das mudanças, a gente vai ter uma grande mudança no começo do ano e outra atualização de meio de ano em maio.
If you'd like to learn more, we've got a dev blog on this topic that's live now. In terms of what's in preseason, we have a lot of changes that we're working on. We're looking at terrain adjustments to parts of Summoner's Rift, changes to map objectives, and significant modifications to the item system, some of which I'd love to share with you today. Earlier this year, we said that we weren't really happy with how Mythic items landed, and that we were open to removing the system entirely if the changes implemented didn't bring us closer to where we wanted it to be. And well, they didn't. So starting in January of 24, Mythic items will be removed from League of Legends. Trying to serve the needs of a bunch of different champions in a class with a few Mythic items has proven to be really challenging.
Não vai ter mais item mítico. Os itens míticos, por serem poucos, eles acabavam atendendo muito bem alguns poucos campeões, decente a maioria, e mal algumas dezenas de boneco. Mas você remover eles do jogo meio que não resolve o problema, porque isso acontece também com o sistema de runas. Então, mais uma vez, a Riot vai trazer uma mudança que vai melhorar a vida de vários campeões e jogadores, mas ao mesmo tempo, alguns devem acabar caindo no esquecimento, igual inevitavelmente acontece.
Serve the needs of a bunch of different champions in a class with a few Mythic items has proven to be really challenging. And while it works pretty well for about half the roster, the other half is left with items that don't feel really right for them or have their creativity stifled. While the Mythic item tier will be removed, we will be adjusting current Mythic items that players really like to be exciting options rather than prescriptive centerpieces. So that means you can go back to buying Infinity Edge with Trinity Force if you'd like. You can learn more about other item changes and everything else we're cooking for preseason when we do the full reveal, coming soon. TM.
Next up, we also know a lot of you have been waiting for some news on what's up for Arena after the Soul Fighter event. We're really excited about the response to Arena, and we think there's a lot of opportunity to make it even better again. Arena's debut run will end with the Soul Fighter event, as previously discussed, but that's so we can take it down, make a bunch of upgrades to it. So, the Game Modes team is already underway on that work, and the next version of Arena will drop in early December.
Bom, muito bom. Muita gente gostou de jogar o modo Arena, inclusive tem pessoas que só jogavam Aran, que mudaram para o modo Arena, pelo menos temporariamente, e eventualmente vão voltar a jogar só Aran. Então isso são ótimas notícias.
We're still figuring out exactly what will be in that update, but we're looking at things like adding a lot more augments to give more game-to-game variety, improved champion viability so you can have a good time bringing a larger variety of your favorite champions into Arena, some map adjustments, and ways of playing with more than just one friend.
So, on the subject of game modes, while we're taking Arena behind the scenes for some updates, we do have another game mode that is finally giving us time to shine again.
Nexus Blitz is coming back in late October for a 5-week run. Now we know this has been a long time coming, especially because we promised you'd see Nexus Blitz in 2022, and we did not deliver on that. Now, the game plays as you remember it, though with a few tweaks to account for changes since its last appearance, like the updated jungle items.
On a different note, as we mentioned in a previous dev update, we're still also working on improving bot AI to both enhance the new player experience and also make playing against bots feel more like a real game. We'll be having our first player-facing technical test of the new bots on PBE sometime next month.
Meu amigo, se faz tempo que você não entra no tutorial do LoL, você não sabe como esses bots são bugados. Eu não sei sinceramente como o LoL é tão grande, considerando a forma como ele recebe o novo jogador. Os tutoriais são uma bagunça e logo na sequência ele entra em partidas que muitas vezes já estão lotadas de smurf. Para você ter uma ideia, em um dos mapas tutoriais do LoL, ele basicamente coloca campeões aleatórios em cada uma das posições, coloca 3 bonecos na bot lane, e poucos minutos depois estão todos a FK na base, ou quase todos. Cara, entre as promessas que a Riot Games está fazendo para os bots, eles vão fazer a selva, gankar, dar apoio aos colegas, eu me imagino como que eles vão fazer isso, selecionar runas, feitiços e conquistar objetivos, como dragões. Cara, imagina a bagunça que não vai ser. Você vê que pelo GIF aqui que a Riot Games colocou, já tá aparecendo vários erros aqui, ó, no chat de texto. O negócio vai ser bom.
We're currently focusing our bot work on helping new players learn the game. So these bots are deliberately intro-level at the moment. We expect most of you to crush them easily, but we'd still love your feedback on how they look and feel. And check out the dev blog that just went live today for more info on how to do that.
Okay, that's nearly it for us from today. Next time we talk to you, we'll cover new champions and champion updates, including Skarner, who's still on track for a release early next year. Before then, though, you'll also see
Finalmente!
Jax's visual and audio update, which
Skarner
should be
no começo do
revealed
próximo
sometime mid
ano.
to late September.
And if you want more details, don't forget to check out the dev blogs on the rank changes and ongoing bot AI development. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you all.
É isso.